it's one of those questions that obviously I've been asked a lot, and I do try to come up with new answers, but you can't because then you're just lying. But well, I do that too. But I really think that it is something that I was just kind of born with because I loved anything dark, anything spooky, anything weird. That's what I connected to, and my parents actually say like I was, mesmerized by Elvira. I loved schlocky movies, I loved horror and spooky stuff. So it really just started from childhood, and it was all the stuff. It was realizing that there was this community, especially through the discovery of Fangoria magazine, and subscribing to Fangoria magazine, and then meeting fans, like having pen pals, back in the 80s, and meeting fans of these weird movies, and reading books by John Waters, where shock value, his book was such an introduction to me into this whole other world, right? John's book, because I love John Waters. I grew up in Maryland. I read shock value. It meant the world to me because John introduced me to Russ Meyer, Herschel Gordon Lewis, Ted V. Michaels, Doris Wishman, on and on, the Kuchar brothers. And I couldn't get enough of it. Part of it might be that I was able to make it a hobby because there was no internet. There wasn't the accessibility. You really had to work hard to track down these titles to often I'd read about a movie for years before I could ever find a copy of it, So it was like a passion for me as a kid. And it's never left.